Okay, so I'm sitting here wondering how it's possible that Canada is ignoring uh, the Native children. Not too long ago, though, when those floods hit BC, they evacuated everyone and told everyone except for the Native people on their reserve, and let nobody showed them, nobody told them, nobody helped them, nobody called them. You people just don't have any respect for Native people. That's what it is. So who cares if those children are sacrificed the way they have been? Because that's what it is. Satanism and sacrifice. Monarchy and church. But it's not really a church. It's not really a religion. It's a way to control your mind and heart. And they do a good job. So I wonder what it will take to get you fucking people to start caring and loving of children. That's an issue. And if you don't and you can't, then people won't want you anywhere near us. I wouldn't. You're continuing to be the infection. And this whole faggot thing, more sacrifice, but it's the spiritual sacrifice, like serious evil, beyond Jesus, man. And the way they are changing that, the boy into the feminine and the girl on TV into the masculine, to give them the idea, to implant the idea and rebirth the idea from their wisdom, and using the life source to rebirth what they want the human will to be puppeteered from emotionally in hunger state, in unresolved hunger state, unresolved emotional state that translates itself into a hunger. It begins as a longing to feel again the missing sense of meeting fullness. The pleroma once gave us naturally. Go, buddy! Oh, gave us naturally. Shit. So you're either going to start loving children, caring about them, protecting them. Protecting them. You're being puppeteered so they can be sacrificed. Ritualized and sacrificed by the church and monarchy. Like, come on, you guys. What evidence do you need? Like, seriously. 10,000 priests are arrested. 10,000 more are paid. Their victims are paid off, so they never make it to court. Like, come on, man. Right? It's the same evil since the old days, just different forms of it. Same intent making. You gotta arrest them. There's gonna be some left after the separation, so we can arrest them and take all their money, take everything they own, put them in those pink pajama thingamasuits. They put jail guys in now and make them serve their own time. Fuck them. And I can't wait for that. I can't wait to look and laugh and point at them. Because that's what I'll do. I'll point and laugh. Humiliate them. Spit on them. I'm just kidding. No. You calculate your heart's thought with goodness, care, concern, empathy. You develop an emotional program of that goodness. You calculate your heart's thought with the angry person's wisdom, unresolved, stemming from unresolved emotional shit from 0 to 5, man, where you were the victim. Don't let yourself be victimized like I was, and like what adult survivors of early childhood sexual abuse go through. It's the same thing you go through internally. With not us and Edom's fucking bitch. eat them. They're all at their last. The seed will be taken away. You'll be left with your thought process. How about that? What if you don't remember the light when it's not coming? And what if you didn't earn it to get it then? Because you have to earn it. You have to know yourself and perfect yourself back into the purity form of truth. And if you can't do that, then you get sucked away with the negative emotional energy that's left, that people say, fuck him, fuck God. So you have an underlying hostility towards the opposite sex due to the dysfunctional relationship dynamic you had with your opposite sex parent. As the result, you are unresolved because you experienced the rejection model of being parented by your opposite sex parent. Okay? When that happens, that's when the self-worth lowers, wondering, he or she rejects me, I must be unworthy to that particular sex. It's not what we think cognitively, it's how we feel emotionally that then births the belief. You see? The belief would be then, to me it was, she hated me. All women must hate me because she's the woman. To a child, that made sense. To me as the adult, before it didn't make sense, but I couldn't beat the emotional programming. I still felt the lowered self-worth when even thinking about talking to a woman, because I thought she would reject me the same way my emotional programming, unresolved from early childhood, in the core belief structuring as a human being, 0 to 5 years old, core belief of self, core belief of emotional self that's connected directly to the natural self-worth level, and then we learn, grow, and evolve through emotional experience, birthing belief about ourselves in the happy joy that the innocence experiences as the result of new experience. We've all seen children, we've all felt their innocence. That's what I'm talking about. And when that remains in the acknowledgement model of being parented by both parents, but especially the opposite sex parent, if that parent gives the acknowledgement model of being a parent, then the belief, the core belief, generates a healthy self-worth. Acknowledgement of self then is, yes, I feel acknowledged by my opposite sex parent. Men or women must love me. It's the opposite. So what's natural is that algorithm of the when you acknowledge your child, and that child feels acknowledged for its first self-expressions. And the way the parent reacts to them will establish the core belief of worthiness in any child. Understand this and know this. You people sacrifice your children like it's a piece of candy you don't fucking like. It makes God sick in his stomach. It makes me angry. And I've learned to control my dark self, my lowered self, in my thought. I don't go violent. A couple times I went violent in reaction to getting, once was getting fucking beaten by 3 guys. Another time, same thing, beaten by 3 fucking guys. Anyway, so that's our core belief. And if we're left unresolved in the rejection model being parented, we bring that with us and bring that into our current emotional experience with another person. And that acts like this. They act like emotional filters that we have to see through to get to the truth of what's really happening. And if there's too many unresolved emotional filters, the self passes through those filters, starts believing in the lies of the evil spirit influence that says, you're unworthy, you must be unworthy then. Conclusion, hey, it's not anybody's fault, you're just unworthy. So that's how the ego speaks to self. In that dark opposite and opposing force, that is the first wisdom. This dark feminine of the evil spirit influence that works with artificial intelligence, with that torrent going around the world like that, is electromagnetic and therefore physical, I think. But all those other things are real, it's true. And there's a grid system in the earth that works with everything to hack the living computer our bodies are, that houses our spirit, houses the mind and the spirit together as one thing, as one entity. That's the life source and self being as oneness naturally in our innocence from 0 to 5 years old, until the rejection model of being parented and crazy shit beliefs people fucking adopt from TV, like sexualizing a child's heart now. A fag can go in, turn itself into a pedophile, and be pedophilic, sexualizing a child's heart. Well, go ahead, sacrifice all children. Now, let's not just kill the Indian children, god damn it. Let's turn the white children, because they can't kill the white children. They can kill the Indian children, but they can't kill the white children. So white children must therefore be turned in their hearts and mind. And it's working.